I'm unwilling to wait for the school district. I've heard from others, this is an emergency situation. So,
And right now, the emergency response is 7 district employees and 3 police officers.
Right, and the school district is done Friday, they told us.
Right. That's what they told us that?
Yes.
Yes, so that's,
Sorry.
sorry, I just wanted to clarify, because this is also something I put in the email, but I can appreciate that no one has time to look at that later in the day. The school district has informed us that they're willing to provide that assistance through this Friday. However, after that time, they will no longer be providing that assistance. So this week, we have them until Friday for those positions. Next week is spring break. And then, so, you know, right now we're trying to find out what that implementation plan and,
Is there also the option then to just hire and cut back 4? I mean, so in other words, if we have 7 available, I don't know why, this is an emergency situation that every school district on this list that uses this company is going through. And it's not something that was planned. It's a collaboration between the school district and the village to protect our children. And so in an emergency situation, we have 7 available. I just don't want to spend our police officers' time recruiting, and I mean, there is that option. I know it's not on this piece of paper, but, and if the school district would like to provide 4, and if they're capable of finding 4 volunteers, or then that would be fine too. But it's one of our options then, hire these 7 and let the school district do the other 4 if they want to.
I would believe that you would have that option based upon how our ordinance is written with applying crossing guards, and that it's a collaborative between, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, okay, you're looking at me because it is a collaborative for crossing, appointing the crossing guards and having them administer the service.
So I would like to make a motion to temporarily hire the 7 crossing guards that are willing to come on, as Trustee Warren had said, for the current salary through the end of the 58 days. Is that what you had said? I don't remember the exact wording. And yes, I will, before we vote, I will definitely get to, and for the 7, yeah, just for the 7.
So just to clarify, are you saying that if one of them quits, you would go to 6? I mean, because I agree, I'm hesitant to get into, there's a lot of HR and issues. It's time consuming, so I agree, I would love to pick up the 7, but I'm hesitant to commit village staff to the workload of managing and recruiting and hiring, as we go down the pipe.
Sure, that temporarily that would work, and if we want to bring the school district back for the next meeting, and if something happens, we can come up with a different solution. So that would be my motion. We have a second.
I'll second.
Okay, any further discussion? And yes.
So one thing I think we probably do need to think about if we're looking to hire these 7 is that there are how many other municipalities that are in the same situation, and these people, it sounds like, have been fairly responsive and are people who other municipalities are going to want to go after. And so, you know, it is less than what we were spending. Could we, you know, offer them a little bit more to get them to stay? I mean, some of these, like, you know, the crossing guard at Capitol Morris, the crossing guard at Lake Bluff and Morris, I mean, like, they came knowing that they were not going to get paid. So I think that they've, you know, made a really valiant effort, and I think that other communities are scrambling just like we are and would want those same people. So
We could do that. I would not support that at this moment because I don't have any data to show me that they're being offered any other salary.
So are you open to a friendly amendment?
I'm not, no.
Okay, so then we would need to vote on this,
motion
and it would need to fail.
Well, we can amend it.
Right.
You can
Oh,
make
I
an
would
amendment,
make
right?
amendment. I'm sorry, I
To
would like
pay what, though?
$15 an hour would be,
Is that the going rate?
I'm just making an amendment, you don't have to.
There's a minimum of
Well, I think
some
the
of them
process
wage.
is that you would see if there's a second, and then there would be discussion.
Take your amendment.
I would make an amendment to hire the 7 crossing guards who are interested in employment at a rate of $15 an hour with a cost to the village estimated at $16.14 an hour.
second.
Pete, further discussion on
Yeah,
that?
just in case tomorrow one of the others calls, shows up and says, I'm willing to work too, or they call, talk to some, do we want to take on more of the existing ones if they do?
I guess that's where we're gonna need some clarification. Are we just gonna do 7 corners and let the rest go? Okay.
So,
Well, I'm
The
gonna amend that
motion's
portion
higher.
too.
And is there any other questions? I do have a resident that would like to either.
Well, I don't think we're done making the motions here.
Oh,
Was there,
that's what I'm asking.
was there a second on the
Yes,
motion
there was
to
a,
amend?
yes.
And then did you vote on the motion? You need to vote on the
But
motion.
I want to take a resident comment before we vote.
So on the issue of the amendment, okay, that's fine.
But I have a question regarding, because I'm not comfortable with only providing seven lifeguards, or not lifeguards, sorry, very similar situation, but
So you want to-
crossing guards. So I would like to amend, now how do I do this? I can amend the amended motion?
Oh, wait a minute.
what could be a friendly amendment?
It would be, right now, on the floor, there is a
Can't be a
motion to amend and a second to
Board.
amend, or a second to that amendment. So there would be, before we would take further amendments of the amendment, we should vote on, no, seriously, we should
No.
vote
On the
on
amendment.
that amendment.
So it's one issue.
And then I can make an amendment?
Then you will
Then you
then
make a motion.
have one motion either as original or as amended on the floor, and then others could make additional
amendments.
motions to amend whatever is then on the floor.
Okay.
So any other trustee comments at the moment?
Can I ask a quick question? Do we have any indication if there's a script? I mean, presumably all these school districts have different crossing guards working.
Correct.
So, do we have any indication that there's a that there's a scramble here and that there's shortages? Or do we think that most municipalities are gonna go through the same process we're going through?
And what they're offering them pay?
Comment only on a recent article that
Yeah.
attorney,
It's on the news.
I would say we got 7 of 11, so that might be an indication that it's not that easy.
So continue.
so Attorney Bayer and I were reading an updated article this evening, and the city of Wauwatosa was trying to reach out to their lifeguards or whoever worked for WPPS as well.
Lifeguards are crossing.
I'm sorry. Crossing guards. My apologies. Sorry. Mental note, remember schedule these 2 topics. Yeah, so it was.
It doesn't say the salary they're providing them?
It just says in the updated article that they're trying to hire directly from some of the existing guards. So I would, only surmise that other districts will be
Mhm.
having the same train of thought.
But let me just clarify, or maybe need clarification, but they have those. I mean, we're reaching out to the ones that already provide the service for us, the 7, and I'm sure they're reaching out to the ones that
That
provide the service for them. The
Correct.
individual ones.
Correct.
So I didn't see, I haven't heard they're poaching other people's.
Oh, I
Crossing
don't understand the
guards.
question.
No, that's all speculation.
Closure.
Right, I was asking you, it said that.
It was just trustee Carpenter raised that,
Right.
but it's speculation.
Trustee Bowers.
I'd like to, one of the other reasons that we should consider not only providing a somewhat livable base or not even salary, I call it hourly rate, is that we were paying $19.93 to WPPS, who then was making $6 or so per employee. So we're kind of in the middle, there by offering them 15, it's a scramble, it's an emergency situation.
Can I just?
Can I finish, please? So, for that reason, and because, yes, Wauwatosa, other places already have digitally put out communication looking for it. So anyone who wants security is gonna wanna know quickly, and also I think we wanna be competitive here, because we don't wanna be in this position where we have to use our police officers because we don't wanna pay $10 an hour, because we wanna save money on the backs of our public safety.
Oh, funny. So I would never suggest that. The reason that we pay the company is to administrate. So we pay the employee a certain salary,
I get it.
and then that remainder that goes to the company to do the hiring.
Right,
and to do
hopefully
that.
we'll be so
So our
attractive
police
that we'll get all.
Can I finish? So our police department will be taking over that administration. So we are absorbing those costs in-house. So it's not like it's free money. I mean, we're taking on that and at a much higher rate of pay. And so I just wanted to make that clarification that it's not just free money. We're now taking on that responsibility at a higher pay.
Right.
So we're not freeing up any money. actually incurring extra costs beyond the current salary we pay the employees. Anybody else before I take a comment from the residents? Nope. Okay, would you like to state your name and any comment that you have?
Yeah.
And address, I'm sorry, at the microphone if you can.
My name's Jeff Davidian, I live at 4101 North Prospect. Generally, as a best practice, I would suggest that the village determine what the cost of this is going to be with the police time and the hourly rate. Come up with a dollar amount so that you know what you're voting for, what each option makes. It seems like a reasonable suggestion. The other thing is, we heard a presentation from the age-friendly group. Seems like that's exactly what they do. And I don't know why you would not consider asking them what they did provide, since they exist already to do this. So that's up on it. Also, the process of not letting a citizen speak until after the motion has already been made sort of makes it moot and it's degrading somehow. Not personally, it's just a process.
Okay, thank you so much, I appreciate your comment.
Hi, my name is Molly Patel. I live at 4485 North Frederick. I am here because, in particular because of this issue. 2 years ago, my daughter was hit by a car on her way to school at Lake Bluff on Kensington Boulevard. So that's where I'm coming from, that's my context. And listening to this conversation is really troubling to me, given that context. I think this body's ongoing conversation about shifting half the financial burden to the school district potentially next year is completely irrelevant, and I'm not sure what that had to do with the discussion regarding this emergency situation. So, I mean, while I want to know that my government is looking carefully at the issues before it, I'm kind of outraged that it sounds like some members of this board want to turn an emergency situation that affects our children, my children, into an opportunity to relieve itself of the responsibility that it signed up for at the beginning of the school year. And I saw your face, but I heard a lot of talk about, can we have volunteers? It's pretty outrageous. So I just want to voice that I cannot believe there's any opposition on this board to just doing what it needs to do to protect our kids, okay? The city of Wauwatosa already has a job ad up looking for crossing guards. They figured it out. They figured out how to work together regardless of conversations it has with the school district to take care of it, okay? And we're settling on maybe we'll have 7 crossing guards, maybe we'll not, maybe we'll pay them $12 an hour, maybe not. Like, I really, that's all, thanks.
Thank you so much. Anybody else in the audience that has any comments? Okay, then we will go back to the board. Anybody else have any discussion matter before we take a vote on the amended, on any amendment?
And so the event, can we agree with the read of it?
Yep.
To temporary hire 7 crossing guards at the rate of $15 an hour with a cost to the village of $16.14 an hour.
And just to clarify, once we take this action, depending on the outcome, there would be room to make a subsequent amendment.
Yeah, one way or another, there'll be a motion on the floor. It'll either be as amended, as proposed, or not. And then other members could also move to make amendments, and then we would vote in the same process.
Trustee Martin, do you have anything? Okay, does that clarify for you? Yep, okay. So we have the amendment and a second for the amendment. All those in, did you have a motion?
Can you just read it one more time? Sorry.
Yes. To temporarily hire 7 crossing guards at the rate of $15 an hour with a cost to the village of $16.14 an hour.
I thought the original motion was to hire the 7, and then the amendment was.
Oh, I'm sorry, did you ask for the motion?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I apologize. To temporarily hire 7 crossing guards for the current salary for the next 58 days.
Oh, and that's what we're voting on first?
We're voting on 15 an hour. We're voting on 15 an hour.
Amendment.
The amendment, that was the original. motion.
That was the original motion.
But so the amendment is
It's $15 an hour.
and for the remainder of 58 days. I mean, it's the same as when you're adding in 15 at that rate.
We couldn't amend it further to change the number.
So it's just,
So
Instead of
so I'm
saying-
straight, if we vote on this now and we approve it, we are only approving the $15 an hour rate portion.
Correct, and then we could
We
make an
amend it
amendment
by
about the number.
Whatever.
We could take that restriction.
Okay.
no, is that correct?
Well, it would be another, I guess we would have to entertain and see what the.
If there were hypothetically.
So if it passes, okay, so if it passes, just help me out here, so if it passes, then the motion would be, the amended motion would be exactly what was just stated, right? Set pass, and then you could amend that.
Right.
Yes,
So we
okay.
can make an amendment to
Okay.
change it to, 25. I mean, you could change it anytime you want.
Could be here all night.
Okay.
I'd call the question.
Call the question.
Okay, so we have a motion to call the question. All those in favor, is this a roll call? Just all those in favor say aye.